If you would have told me when we signed Wayne Rooney that you will watch him go on to become United's greatest goal scorer and take Sir Bobby's record and go on to win every single trophy, if you would have told me that, I'd have said, you're having me on.
I think the thing is with Rooney, I think there should be a statue outside of Old Trafford one day with him.
He took that number 10 shirt and really truly made it his own and delivered some memories that a lot of United fans will remember.
What more does that guy have to do? What more can he win? How many more goals can he score? How much more could he be committed to one football club?
Any football fan looks back on that career in a few years' time. If you're picking holes out of it, you're being very pedantic about it because he's produced a hell of a lot.
Wayne Rooney is one in a million. He's a fantastic player and he's lived up to those expectations, I think.
He literally had everything as a player. I mean, even from his debut when he got his hat-trick against Fenerbahce, you know, he was a bulldozing forward. He could use his left foot, right foot. He was good in the air. He was creative. He had a proper bulldog heart as well. So you always knew, even if he wasn't maybe having the best game, you always got 100% out of him.
That Wayne Rooney that took our breaths away and blew our minds with his performances and his bullying of defenders, that is the Wayne Rooney I'll remember. And just that ferocity in his game and that fire in his belly and that fearlessness and ruthlessness he took to the football pitch.
For me, Wayne Rooney was the best. I think we're just starting to realise that now. Now there's a bit of a closure to his time at United. We're starting to look through the years from when he first joined, when he was there with Ronaldo and Tevez. He was just phenomenal. Of course, he's not been like that over the last few years, but you know, now he's gone, we can kind of put a bit of closure on that and look back at his career and understand what a success it's been.
In my opinion, if you hold a club's goal scoring record, if you have won every single trophy and played a huge part in winning those trophies, because I mean he's won 5 league titles, a European Cup, a Europa League, an FA Cup, League Cups, Charity Shields, Club World Cup, he's won the lot. And to add a goal scoring record to that as well, I think that definitely seals legendary status.
How often are United put forward as one of the biggest clubs, if not the biggest club in the world? You finished top scorer from, and you've not done it through tap-ins and lots of penalties. You've scored some pretty special goals as well. You know, even the goal to beat the record against Stoke was a last-minute free kick into the top corner.
Sometimes a lot of United fans haven't appreciated him as much as they should, but now his career's over at United. I think it's putting all that into context and having a kind of retrospective look at his career. It can't be anything other than a raving success.
There's many great Wayne Rooney goals. His goal against Manchester City, out of this world. I know he scored a lot against Manchester City, but when I say his goal against Manchester City, you know what I mean.
Best Wayne Rooney moment has got to be the overhead kick against Manchester City. I think to score, for anybody to score a goal like that, but to score it against your closest rivals, that's going to live long in the memory of Manchester United fans.
For me, it has to be that goal against Newcastle. That is Wayne Rooney in a nutshell, arguing with the referee, still a little bit injured, hobbling on, and then the ball drops and he forgets about the argument, he forgets about his injury, his natural ability, his natural instincts take over, and his natural instincts is just to be a football genius, and that goal epitomises that genius.
It's absolutely the right time for him to go. He doesn't deserve to be on the bench. He doesn't deserve to be fading away. It's the right time for him to move on and to have another challenge elsewhere. And United fans and the United club will always thank him for the service he did give us when he was on the pitch.
What they will miss though is somebody who has the level of commitment he does. That's very, very difficult to replace. Whoever United bring in, whoever they spend money on, they're not going to replace a person with such desire as Wayne Rooney.
I won't miss him next season, but I'll miss that memory of him. There'll be times when we will look back and think, oh, we could do with a Wayne Rooney in this side, and it will be that Wayne Rooney that we'll remember, the Wayne Rooney at his peak.